Today in Fraud Monitor, we're going to take a look at a banking scam featuring Wells Fargo with an interesting link over to a McAfee affiliate scam. A few days ago, I started to get some texts from scammers claiming that my Wells Fargo account needed to be re-authenticated. There was also another one saying that it had some unauthorized transactions. And so when I clicked on the link, it featured a very realistic looking Wells Fargo site, as you can see here. Let me show you exactly what it does. So the site itself is very realistic. None of the links up on top function. I clicked on them, they didn't really go anywhere. All the form fields work as you would expect, but none of the other links do. So let me enter just a generic username and password. This, of course, is nonsense. I don't have an account with this username. Now, I turned on the console log in the browser to see if they're logging any username and password. Sometimes I can check the scammers posting information directly to a foreign website. This is what the site looks like on mobile. If you encounter this, it looks just like the real thing. But they're not really sending any passwords on the browser side, but they are capturing everything you're typing on the back end. So anything you put in here, your real username, your password. Once you hit submit, they got it. The next step is this billing information. Again, everything here looks pretty close to the template that Wells Fargo is using. There's a handful of form fields here that they want you to fill out. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put my great-grandfather's name. I put my honeypot phone number in here just in case they send additional text messages. Put a fake address. But they're also asking for my social security number and my date of birth. So hold it for a minute here. So if you fall for this, if you get to this point, you've already given them your username and password for Wells Fargo, your home address, your mobile phone number, your social security number, and your date of birth. These are critical pieces of information that they could use to either take over your account or attempt to take over your account by calling Wells Fargo. But they could also use this information to maybe open up a credit card under your name or any sort of loan. So again, this is already a pretty dangerous scam at this point. After they get all your information, one of the things that the criminals will need to do is to get access to your email so that they can respond to any password resets or any communication from Wells Fargo. So they're redirecting you to yet another template that looks like Google. But if you look at the URL closely, you are not on Gmail or Google or anything. This is still the scammer's website. So here you are thinking that, okay, I'm going, it redirected me to Google. It's forcing me to sign in, which is sometimes a typical behavior in modern times. It took the email address that I submitted on the previous form. Now I'm going to enter my Gmail password, and let's see if they copy anything here directly in the browser. They don't see anything at the moment, but rest assured, they've now captured your password in this case. Now they redirect back to Wells Fargo, but again, this is the fake website here, and they want to go a level deeper and get your credit card details. So your credit card details, the expiration date, the CVV code, and what's also crazy is that they're asking for your ATM access PIN so they can verify it's you, right? They have captured everything about your account. So your verification is complete, which really only means that, hey, they've saved all your information and are starting to use it, maybe sell it to other people, but you've now been compromised. Now, hopefully up to this point, you either never follow through with submitting information, but if you had submitted any information, you're going to want to call Wells Fargo immediately, let them know what happened, put a freeze on your account, make sure there's no unauthorized access, change your passwords. You also want to go onto the 3 credit bureaus if you're in the United States. That's TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. And you want to put a credit freeze so that no one can open up any sort of credit lines or credit cards or anything in your name. If, however, you still think this is Wells Fargo and you continue, this is what the criminals do next, which I found pretty interesting as well. So after a few seconds, the screen flashes, you're brought to yet another criminal's website, and it claims that you have been accessing a website and now you have installed malware and you want to now solve this through this next scam here. They present you with this realistic looking Mac OS Security Center alert. Now I'm on a Mac, it would show you Microsoft Defender if you're on Windows. But in this case, let's pretend I'm sucked in. I'm going to proceed. Of course, I want to fix my computer. So I click the button, it runs a fake scam. Again, this is all in the browser. It's not doing anything at all. None of these things are real. It's all completely fake just to get you to buy in to the scam. And now this is what's kind of crazy. In order to fix now, they redirect you to the official McAfee order form. This is actual McAfee's order form to buy their antivirus software for your computer. Why are they doing this? Well, if you zoom into the URL here, you'll see an affiliate ID number. This affiliate ID number linked to the scammer that originally got you hooked on the Wells Fargo scam is making money through an affiliate program via McAfee so they can make money on your real subscription download. So looking at Google, there's a couple of partnership programs that McAfee offers. There's the general McAfee program that you see here, which doesn't seem to be active anymore. I explored that a little bit more, and it just redirects you to purchasing their product. So I don't think the official McAfee partner program is active, or if it is, it's only for specific companies through a direct relationship, right? If you go a little deeper, there is a CJ, which used to be called Commission Junction, which was a generic web service that allowed you to sign up with many affiliate programs. And we click on the CJ link, there is the McAfee EMEA commissioned affiliate program. So my assumption is, as these criminals are using the legitimate McAfee commission junction based affiliate program in order to get additional dollars from your purchasing of their real product. If McAfee's watching, there's the affiliate ID. I've reported it to you all. Take a look at this, and maybe there's some research that you can do to backtrack who these criminals are and maybe bring them to justice. So that's what I got for today. It's a pretty nasty one. Rest assured, you're going to see similar attempts through Bank of America and other major banks. Like always, be careful when you get texts from people purporting to be your bank, and make sure you're not in websites that aren't the official website by just looking at the URL. And also, if you're unsure, don't even click on the link. Go directly to the website of your bank itself, log in officially, and see if there's any information there. And of course, call them if you have any doubt. Thanks for watching today. Like and subscribe, and always know before you click.